Hey nurse friends, welcome to my channel. I am Nurse Meg RN. I created this channel as a resource for nursing students and new nurses to just help you on your journey. Let me be your virtual preceptor and your support as you start this fantastic career. If you want some encouragement in your nursing journey or you want some scary ghost hospital stories, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can get more of me. This video is a highly requested one and it is all about how to avoid nurse burnout. This is a huge part of your first 5 years of nursing. This is a very scary statistic, but 30% of new nurses actually leave the profession altogether within the first couple of years. And I think a lot of it is nurse burnout and a lot of it is not having a good foundation to their nursing license or their career or being on their own. There's a huge disconnect between nursing school and actual real life being on your own. Nobody really teaches you how to be on your own on a floor. They teach you a lot about theory, they may teach you some skills, but the important things that you need to know, how to talk to doctors, how to organize your time and all of that is something that they don't teach you and that usually your preceptor will teach you. And if you don't get the best preceptor, you don't get the best experience, you don't get the best orientation, and then you don't have the best foundation to go on and be on your own. And that is why I wrote an entire guide to bedside nursing. It's called the New Nurse Survival Guide. It is a book, but it's also a video course along with it to help you dealing with the gross stuff, how to talk to family members, how to give report, what to say in like every scenario, how to go on break, how to be confident in a code, how to read EKGs like that, all the sort of things that will really help you to be the most fantastic new nurse that you possibly can be. Now, even if you are taking my course and you had a great preceptor and you're doing your best, nurse burnout is still a possibility. It's really something that you have to look out for. So I have a few techniques to really help you. These are 5 ways to avoid nurse burnout. So let's get started. So number 1, I want to talk about knowing yourself and connecting with yourself. I think some of us, the way we grew up, we were raised by boomer parents who told us not to cry, it's okay, get over it, don't cry. And we start to silence the emotions and silence our connection with our emotions. I think it's really important that we start to connect with ourselves and know yourself. Maybe you get a journal and you start to write out your feelings and write out who you are. Try to describe yourself and your personality and get to know yourself better. This will help you connect with your emotions so you know when you're feeling too angry, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling overwhelmed at work. Connect with your emotions because that's the only way to heal them. Know yourself. That is my number 1 tip. The second tip is know why you love it. Know what you love. So there's a lot of aspects of nursing. There's the people that you work with. There's the people that you interact with. There is seeing people heal. There's the camaraderie of a hospital. There's a lot of positive things within nursing. So pinpoint what you like the most. Maybe you love wounds. Maybe you love cardiac floors and EKG. So connect with what you love. Know what you love and know what you don't love. If you don't love kids, maybe don't take that job as a school nurse. Maybe that's not for you. Or if you do love kids, try to get onto a peds floor. If you love babies, maybe the NICU is for you. Really get to know yourself and know what you love within nursing, because that's going to be important and that's what you're going to hold on to when things get really rough, especially emotionally. When you see really hard things or you deal with really hard things, you know what you can hold on to. Number 3 is breathing techniques. As we are stressed and busy at work, we start to shallow breathe and we don't take deep breaths. So if you have to go to the break room or to the supply room and take some deep breaths, I have some great techniques. You breathe in for 5, out for 8 seconds. Continue it. You can close your eyes if you want to, if it helps you relax, but taking time to really breathe deep in and breathe out is gonna help you. Take breaks. If you have to set an alarm on your phone for every 2 hours to do this at work, super helpful. Also helps to do it right when you wake up and right when you go to bed. Number 4 is take breaks and use your resources. This means that if you can take a 15-minute break and sip coffee and talk to no one, please do that. If you can ask a CNA to get your patient coffee while you are passing meds, do that. But I also want to encourage you on the flip side to be that person that other people can use as a resource and to take breaks. It definitely goes both ways for all ancillary staff, for you, for other nurses, for the secretaries, for the CNAs. Be a resource to others, and they can also be a resource to you. I think nursing is one of those professions that you cannot do alone, and you should never do alone. It's a give and take between everybody on your floor that you are working with. So yes, schedule breaks. Set an alarm on your phone every 2 hours to take a break and go do your deep breathing exercises or get a drink of water or finally pee. If you actually have to set an alarm on your phone, do it because you deserve a break. That's another way to avoid nurse burnout. All right, the last tip that I have to avoid nurse burnout is to exercise. I know, you don't feel like exercising. I don't feel like exercising either. But there's so many free ways to exercise now. There's so many free classes and free apps, even just YouTube. You look up a quick little 12-minute full body workout or something, and everybody has 12 minutes. When you do this, when you exercise daily or every other day, it's gonna give you more energy to wake up, work your shift, and come home. And you're gonna see that the more you exercise, the less tired you are at the end of your shift. Exercise gives you energy, it builds your stamina. It's super important for healthcare nurses to exercise regularly. It's also a great way to relieve your stress. I mean, everybody knows the adrenal glands release all those stress hormones, and the more that we exercise, the less that we have that like adrenal fatigue and the adrenal hormones circulating in our body. So it's also great for stress. It's also great to help you sleep, which is very important. The more you exercise, the better you sleep. There definitely is a correlation. So many studies out there. Go ahead and Google them. So please, even if it's as simple as like a 5-minute yoga video, it's gonna make a difference. Stretching out all those tired muscles from pushing stretchers and rolling patients, super duper important. So those are my 5 tips for avoiding nurse burnout. If you are really close to the edge and you are like, oh my gosh, I can't take this, take time off. It's okay. PTO exists for a reason. Take a week off, 2 weeks off, and you don't even have to like go on vacation or something, but just relax and know your limits. And that goes, of course, with number 1 is to know yourself and know what your breaking point is. If you need a little comic relief to help you in your nurse burnout, come find me on social media. On my TikTok, I make hilarious videos all the time. A lot of them are educational. Some of them are scary stories of the creepiest things that have happened to me as a nurse, because for some reason, creepy things or ghosts or spirits are like attracted to me for some reason. So right now I have like 18 videos just on creepy things that have happened to me. So definitely go check that out. I'll put links to all my social media below, and of course my blog, nursemegrn.com, where I sell all of my courses and resources to help you be the best nurse that you possibly can be. If you liked this video and made it so far, click the like button down below and subscribe to my channel for more nursing support. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.